Alright, so no predictions tonight. That's it. I'm out of the prediction business. I'm sick and tired of getting it wrong. If I keep my mouth shut, I can't say anything stupid. What's she doing? She will walk around over there. She'll stay there for an hour, chasing little bait fish and stuff, if you let her. This dummy. Exactly. He's got a tough life. He has a very, very tough life right now. It's about 65 degrees. It's windy. It's going to be cold tonight in the middle of June. Global warming. How about here comes the mini ice age? He says he's good with that. All right, night 10 in a row. So beautiful. Now, are we going to see Fleury? Are we going to see Leonard? I haven't seen anything on Twitter. Last time, obviously, the board kept it a secret right up to the end. Just like they're keeping the GM of the year as a secret right up until the end when they're going to shock the world tonight. Even though it's going to be in the middle of the Montreal game, they're not going to give it to Montreal. They're going to give it to the Florida Panthers, Bill Zito. That's, oh crap. I just made a prediction. Ah, jeez. It's my, yeah. All right, well, at least now y'all got someone to blame if it goes wrong. All right, so, look. Nothing like last night, okay? There wasn't even hockey last night. I described it perfectly last night. We don't need to get into it again. This series, more than even the other series, I think whoever wins this one is going to win the entire thing. I'm torn. Can we just let's just be honest. I'm torn. I've wanted Vegas to win. Everybody knows the reasons why. Montreal, how do you not like that team? How do you not like the way that those guys play? So it looks like we might be getting Tampa. So the question now becomes, which team is going to match up better? Carey Price. Carey Price, to me, is the wild card there. So I'm still technically by law required to root for Vegas. But if Montreal somehow, someway finds a way to win this game, it won't be like the blank stare, pissed off kind of ending to the recap either. You see what I'm saying? Give me a good hockey game. I'm not making a prediction. I'm not requesting overtime. I'm not saying a damn thing because I keep getting it wrong. So that's all we're going to say about that, all right? I would go with Fleury in this position because you're at Vegas. That's why the game is at 9 o'clock, as if it's not late enough. I would go back to Fleury tonight. That's just my opinion. Leonard obviously was a beast, so I'm sure people disagree with that one way or another. But I just think if you want to keep both guys in the groove, especially if you get to the cup, I think you go back to Fleury tonight and roll the dice and see what happens. You know what I mean? And then what we got to do? What we got to do? Huh? What we got to do to get the thing? And I'm not going to request. Not going to request because I keep getting it wrong. But it's actually not tonight. In fact, I'm going to make the opposite request. Not tonight. It's already late enough, right? I think it's going to be 1 o'clock by the time I post the recap. All right, guys. Everybody say it with me now, okay? Last night never happened. It's like last night never happened. Let's get back to real playoff hockey. So it's 1-0 Montreal after 1. I'm getting a little nervous. I don't mind singing the nervous song right now because, like I said yesterday, I bet somebody on a live stream that if Montreal won in 6, I would do the pepper challenge. And I've never really had anything. I haven't had anything hotter than a banana pepper in about 10 years. I've had habanero. That's about the hottest thing I've ever had. So this could get ugly really quick. I will say Montreal is carrying the play right now, but they're going to need more than one. Eventually, Vegas is going to wake up and realize they're at home and it's a playoff game. They're not playing Montreal is doing a really good job of keeping them, in check. I got a gnat flying around my face. But the biggest difference right now is Fleury still is looking a little shaky. He had a couple big rebounds, and Carey Price is just closing the door right now. I wouldn't want to be, a Vegas shooter right now. There's just nothing doing. I'm getting a little nervous about this pepper challenge, guys. All right, let's move on to the second period. See how this goes. All right, so the good news is it doesn't look like my contract with the Knights to say "Go Knights Go" is going to last very much longer. The bad news is that, can somebody recommend to me basically a sissy pepper where I can take a hot pepper challenge but not die? No, I just don't want to die. That's all I'm asking. Montreal, I just absolutely wiping the floor with Vegas right now. I know it's only 3-0, and it's kind of a mixed bag in the terms of, for Fleury, he hasn't looked great, but at the same point, he's made some saves that have kept it from being 6-0 like it was last night. It's pretty much how the game feels. DeBoer, after the period ended, they showed him walking off, and he's clearly pissed. The Knights are pissed. But, I don't think they're getting 3 past Carey Price. I don't think they're going to, well, I don't want to say it. I don't want to jinx it. But let's just say Carey Price is being stone cold right now. And this is looking pretty good for Montreal. Move on to third period. But I don't think this is going to be a late night. We'll put it that way. All right. 4-1 Montreal, and it's this close. Habanero pepper, is that gonna be good enough for you guys? A habanero pepper? Let me know now. By the way, where I live, it's very, very rural, so it's entirely possible that the hottest pepper I can get is like a banana pepper, like a mild banana pepper. We don't have a big selection around here. I'm just saying, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm sure somebody probably offered to send me a pepper. All right, so look, a couple of things here. Obviously, Carey Price is just playing out of his mind. But the Vegas forwards, they showed the stats, right? The top 6 kaputs, nothing. I give Barkov a hard time for not shooting enough. And you look at what the Vegas players are doing, including Marchessault and Smith, it's just nothing. It's just zeros. It's just zeros. So, as you know, for their fan base, they've got to just be absolutely wanting to choke themselves, because Fleury is pretty much playing. No, I mean, he made the mistake. He did make the mistake, but in terms of how he's playing, he's pretty much playing like himself, I mean, he gave up 4, but if you're only going to get 1, it's not a lot of games you're going to win that way. You know what I mean? You got to give the dude some offensive support, and it's just not happening. And then on the other end of the ice, Montreal was just dominating. They're just playing as complete of a hockey game as you can possibly play. All the lines, defensively, the goaltending, it's just no weak spots. There's just nothing. There's just nothing that you can point to and say, maybe, they've killed off like a million straight penalties. Caulfield is all over the ice doing whatever the hell he wants. You can't get anything past Price, basically. And they're going to win the freaking cup at this point, at this pace, unless Vegas, I just want to mention this, okay? Colorado fans might want to pick up the phone and call the Montreal fans and be like, hey, look, don't count your chickens just yet. Just ask Colorado, okay? I don't really think Carey Price is going to lose 2 in a row like that, but at the same time, Vegas can turn it on if they decide to start playing. It's just been absolute domination by Montreal. I didn't see it coming. I certainly didn't see it coming in this game. This wasn't 8-0, but on the ice, it wasn't close. It wasn't close. Last night's game was ridiculously not close, and this one was really never all that competitive. Even when the score was tight, Montreal was just running the show. They just ran the show. All right. That is enough of that because I have 4 videos to do tomorrow. I'm doing a reaction video about the Bill Zito thing. I do not want to get into that now. Bill Zito tomorrow. Then I'm doing my AFC East NFL preview. I got to start previewing the divisions. Then there will be the live stream 1 hour before the game. And then there will be the recap. So that's 4. I'm bad at math, but that's 4. So I want to go to bed. I appreciate everybody's support. Like, share, subscribe. Lots of new subscribers. I appreciate that. Lots of new people coming to the live streams. I really appreciate that. Make sure you check out the video I put out earlier, Ask Jaws. That's the first week I did it. And now, you know, I had kind of put the call out for questions before I did the video. I got a few, but now that I did the video, now I've got like way more questions already than I can answer next week. So I might have to do a second one. I might have to do it 2 times a week. That's not a complaint. I love it. That's fine. The more the better. So, but I didn't expect that. You know, I didn't anticipate, just like Vegas didn't anticipate this tonight. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow, and then tomorrow, and then tomorrow, an hour before the game.